like my full-time job now.
Seriously.
I'm so sorry. What's up, Aly? I'm late. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
I was watching you on the other one, so I knew you were going to be late because I was watching the other one. But
Thank you. Oh my God.
Question for you, and this is so because I was watching the other one, Tea with Monique. What happened to the Monique and Portia page? I missed that.
So his page got taken down.
Why?
We don't know. They tried to say he was impersonating a real person, and it's clearly a fan page. Yeah. I feel like somebody was like hating on some serious stuff. But
what the heck? Like, I am sorry, but because as soon as I saw that, I went in to go look for it, and I couldn't believe that it wasn't there.
Yes, it's like completely gone. I'm over here forwarding our link to Riley because Riley's going to join the show.
Oh, good.
Tasha's going to pop in. She has the link, so she'll pop in whenever. But hi, everybody. And thank everybody for came right over from Tea with Monique, and they jumped right on Wind Down Wednesday with me and Aly. And I've already started drinking. Normally I'm drinking water for Tea with Monique, and then but it was one of those days I had like all my diffusers finally came in, so I'm like those up and get them out. Yours is up tonight. You'll get it tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, I saw yours. I saw Jay's. James, if James is in the comment section, I packed up his. Where's James? Hi, boo. So James, you messaged me talking about how my second order get here before my first order. It's because your first order had the diffuser, which wasn't supposed to be available until January 31st. But I'm ahead of schedule, so we got it out today. So yes, everybody's gonna be getting their diffusers.
I mean, it's so crazy because like I feel like everything was going out even before it officially launched. So it's like not even like things are late because it didn't even really, it didn't officially launch until recently.
Yeah, but some people, hey, what's up, Ricardo? Some people, they get really impatient, and some people don't read. So they don't see that they got their stuff early. So I'll be thinking like, oh, I'm doing good. I got it before they were supposed to. And they be looking at me like, nah, you late. I'm like, right. But yeah, no, I'm not.
You pre-ordered. It said pre-order. Yeah.
Right. Oh my God. Somebody said somebody reported his page. But it's crazy because I don't
so like bad.
Like it's somebody was hating. Happy birthday, Frida. Yes, 127. I'm gonna pop Riley on the screen. Riley is in the building. What's up, Riley?
Hello. Hi, Aly.
You're always looking so amazing. Like,
oh, thank you.
I'm barely keeping it together right now.
Oh, well, you have kids,
It's one of those days. It's always just like,
For me, you know what it is? I have learned that in order for me to operate on, to function and really be productive, I have to do this. I have to every day.
And you know what? That's so great. Like,
some days, I will tell you, some days it's so good. I'm like, man, somebody got to see me. Like, no one's seeing me because it's proof that I only do it for myself. The most I do is like go to the gym, and I may take a selfie for Instagram, but I'm like, this just sucks. This was wasted. This is going down the drain. But it really helps me to, move, to be productive. It motivates me. On days that I don't wear makeup, I lay on the couch and I do nothing. And I'm like, no, I wasted the day. So yes, I'm always beat. That's for Ricardo there.
This was so on point. Ricardo says, Riley ever not beat. I've known Riley for 18, 19 years. Mm-hmm. I've never seen Riley without a beat.
No, and it's funny because I've spent the night at Monique's house, and I come out of my bedroom, It is not an insecurity thing. It is one of those things. I do it just for myself, and I had to think about it the other day. Also, while I'm doing my makeup, it's kind of my source of meditation. I block everything out. I don't talk to anyone. I play music, and I get lost in doing my makeup. I don't have to think about it, but I'm meditating on other things. And then I'm able to take on the day, and I'm like getting things done because I feel good. And so, So, yeah.
Well, my motto is if you look good, you feel good. So
absolutely.
I feel good.
Like so often I will say that I am so good at getting my kids dressed teeth brushed, hair brushed, looking so perfect. And then I roll into Target and notice I'm still wearing my slippers and sweatpants. Like, so I think that's good what you're saying. Like, it is good to take that time to look in the mirror, feel your back, and give yourself some self-care. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Tasha is here. My sister. She's on the top. Oh my.
I look good.
You said what?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good. I can see you good. You look good. What are you talking about?
I bought a mic. No, I look oily.
No,
you don't.
You look
You're glowy.
No.
Glowy.
Yeah, great.
I had to get a hat.
You look good. Tosh?
You look good.
It's true. I'm like, I banned everybody from my house for the month of February. So I'm like, listen, I want you to come back. But then I'm like, oh, I did put a ban on my house for February. We've had company every week, like since like October, so I was like, I need a break. So the month of February, I'm like, I don't want no company.
I feel like now's the time to like hibernate anyways. It's so cold outside, and both our boys are their birthdays are like next week.
Yes. Look.
My birthday's in February. Well, we got Christopher first, 31st.
Right.
Aly, you said whose birthday is next week?
What'd you say?
Aly, you said whose birthday?
Christopher's is the 31st and Sam's is the 3rd.
Right. Oh my God. I've been forgetting that their birthdays are so close.
Yeah, that's why it's like we always have their parties on the same day. So it's like, I'm always at like Milani's, but I know Christopher could, so.
Oh my gosh. Isn't it crazy? Our kids are growing up. So yes, somebody said we need a drum roll. Ricardo, we need a drum roll for Tosh.
Yes.
I was always referred to as Tasha's little sister, so it's all good. Hey Michelle, I have a question regarding my daughter's skin. What's going on? While you're typing that question, I would like to know what everybody is drinking tonight. So make sure y'all comment in the chat and tell me what you are drinking. And everybody that is here, please hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. And we'll get started with our conversation. Yes.
I need to get my champagne.
Tasha, what are you drinking?
I have champagne, but I gotta go get it out the freezer.
Well, go get it, girl. I'm drinking. I'm drinking my usual. Sorry, I always disappoint. One day I'm gonna surprise y'all. One day I'm gonna surprise y'all.
You drinking water?
Out of this green cup. Everybody always says, "What's in that green cup?" Water. It's in everything. This cup is backstage at a show. My sister's like, "I'm gonna get you a blinged out one." I'm like, "No, I just rather have the one like this. No J-Lo cup."
Tell you, I so know what you mean. Though I only drink water out of the same cup. Like, it has to be in that cup, or I don't drink it. I don't know why.
Yeah, and other than alcohol and coffee, I don't drink anything but water. I don't drink sodas. I don't drink juice. I only drink water all day long. But that cup it's sad because it needs to be washed more often because it's always getting refilled with water. So I think I should probably go in there and like kind of get the lipstick off around the edge.
Y'all probably got parasites in that water.
I know.
Squats and margaritas. What's up, Erin? Make sure you follow her. Just squats.
Hi, Erin.
Yes. So first of all, I only drink water with lemon, cucumber, or wine or champagne. That's it. I don't do sodas and juices like
either.
I don't do stuff.
I go to restaurants and they're like, "Ooh, what would you like to drink? Anything like some lemonade or something?" Nope, just water.
Wait, Frida says she drinking super sweet cherry Kool-Aid. You all the way back, honey. Is that Kool-Aid with the packet? You got to shake it to all the powders at the bottom, and then you dump it, and then you just pour all the sugar in there, and then you just like stir it. Oh my God, Kool-Aid was the best. Did y'all used to? I used to collect all of the barcodes. I was weird when I was little.
Wait, what did the barcodes do?
Tasha, do you remember? Nothing. I just used to collect them. What? Do you remember I used to keep all of the barcodes for the Kool-Aid packets? I would cut it, and I would have a whole stamp.
Because if you got so many of them, you can get prizes.
Okay, that's probably why I did it then.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, I didn't know. I was just like, I know I used to collect these things. Yes.
have a thing for barcodes.
And off the cereal boxes too.
Tasha, how funny is this question right here from Ricardo, considering what we talked about earlier texting?
What?
He said, Monique, when is the last time you had fast food?
Oh my God. So I'm on this no meat journey, right? It's been a week. And last night I was starving. It was like 3 a.m. and it was nothing. Nothing was open. The only thing that was open out here that would be able to deliver was a Fat Burger, right? So I'm like, all right, let me try this Impossible Burger. That burger is so disgusting.
What?
Yeah, I hated
From a
it.
fast food restaurant.
My stomach was off the chain all night. I was literally on the toilet all night long. It was horrible. I'm never eating
cleaning you. You know what? You might not have been on the toilet from that. It might be because your body's detoxing, and a week you said that it's all starting to come out of you. No, listen, I don't buy it. And let me tell you, I ordered a veggie burger from Z Burger here. It was so good.
I like Z
Burger. Yeah, I love Z Burger, but the problem is I always get it with like jalapenos and really hot stuff. Like I like it really, really spicy. And then I went to lay down right after. So I ordered at like 11 o'clock at night, which I never do stuff like that. And I went to bed and I kept like having like acid reflux of like burning. It was bad. Like this is not good.
Can I just say this? I stopped eating meat. I haven't had meat since last April 2020. I completely stopped eating. I stopped eating chicken 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I stopped with beef and I stopped with pork 4 years ago as well. I stopped eating beef. That was the last hard part, was no beef. So I stopped eating beef last April, right? I don't want to eat something that tastes like meat. I don't want it anymore. Yeah. So that whole Impossible meat, I'm just like, if it tastes too much like meat, I don't want to eat it. I feel like you're tricking me. I feel like, this isn't this type of meat, but it might have some human parts in it or something. I don't know what's in it, you know.
But I gotta tell you, there's really no nutritional value to an Impossible Burger. It's just if you want to taste the taste of meat. It's technically what I had was a veggie burger, so it was like composites of veggies. Impossible meat, I cannot do. I haven't had meat.
I thought it was good protein, is it not?
Listen, if you want protein, eat things that have protein in it that are fresh, whole things. I haven't had meat in 7 or 8 years now. 7 or 8 years. But that Impossible meat and those Impossible like sausage links or all that stuff, that is really just for people who really miss meat so much that they want to eat that. You're not getting any nutritional value from that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's still processed food.
Okay, I stopped meat a week ago. It's funny. Yeah. I didn't know that you did too. Yeah. So I stopped it, but like I feel like I need to be educated because Matt, like my husband just keeps buying like fake burgers or fake meatballs and I just don't know what to eat.
Don't do it. Okay. Can we have like, all right, here we got again. Y'all right in my alley. This is what I like to talk about. Okay. So here's the situation. Here's the thing. If you're going to stop eating something, whether it's meat or anything, if you want to eliminate anything from your diet, please don't go cold turkey. Because what happens is you'll end up going right back to it. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, we're humans. It takes 21 days to create a habit, 21 days to break a habit. That's just the general rule. But when it comes to what you eat, I'm 37 years old. I've been eating meat my whole entire life up until last April. But what I did was 4 years ago, I said, I'm going to eliminate 2 things from my diet. And I'm going to spend the whole year trying to eliminate it. So when I took chicken from my diet, it wasn't like, okay, it's January 1st, I'm done eating chicken. It was, okay, today I'm going to eat less chicken. So if I'm eating 6 meals a day and they all have chicken in them, I'm going to try to eat 5 meals a day with chicken, and then 4 meals, and then 3 meals, and then 2 meals. And then it might be weeks or months where I'm only eating chicken twice a day versus the 6 I used to eat. And I kind of gradually wean off. And my goal is by December to be done. And that's how I was able to eliminate chicken to the point where I don't miss it. I am as pro-black as you're gonna get, and you can put a piece of fried chicken in my face and I won't flinch.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't miss it. I don't want it. I don't eat it. I'm good. So I did the same thing. I did dairy, and then I'm working on the cheese. I do the cheddar cheese, but I won't do. First of all, stop eating American cheese. It is not cheese.
I'm the one that told you that.
Yes, thank you, Tasha, because you the one that put me on that. And I did.
I don't even know, what is it? It's like
American cheese.
Plastic.
It's plastic. I've never eaten it.
It doesn't even melt. So yes.
Listen, I found out when I went to London, and I went to go get a burger or something, I don't remember, and I asked for American cheese, and they're like, we don't sell that here. So I'm like, what do you mean? Why not? They're like, what's the name of it? I was like, American, exactly. It's not real cheese. And ever since then, I never ate it again. I always do cheddar or something.
When me and my husband travel out of the country, that's when we learn the most about what's bad about where we are. Because, and it mainly is our food. We went to Dubai, and then we went to the Maldives, and the people there told us that a lot of countries won't accept American beef. And I said, really? Why? And they said, because it's the worst beef you could ever get.
Or chicken breasts. Like chicken breasts here are like this, like they have like implants. Like they are just massive. But you go elsewhere and they're like normal size. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't put milk in their coffee. They say like, if you want milk in your coffee, they're like, coffee Americano. Because that's what
you're right. Americano. You're right.
They don't eat American cheese. You won't find American cheese in most countries when you leave. And then the meat is like the food tastes completely different, to the point where you will detox while you're gone, because you're eating food that is a lot more fresh and pure.
And because you're detoxing, you're thinking that their food's making you sick, and it's really you're getting detoxed from the food that you've been eating that's bad. And I love what you say about like gradually taking out. I always tell people, if you're a meat eater, and you eat 3 times a day, try to only start off with like one meal that has meat. So if you're eating 3 times a day, every meal doesn't have to have meat in it. And then you slowly get off of it. But I'm just like you. I don't crave meat. I don't crave things that taste like meat. I don't crave things that feel and like the texture of at all. And I think that's for me because it's been 7 or 8 years. I honestly don't remember what those things taste like. I can't remember what chicken tastes like other than the seasoning. I don't remember what beef tastes like other than what you season it to taste like, but like bland, like on its own. But I can tell you this, all the vegetables and all the other stuff that I eat has so much flavor to it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why did I not eat like this my whole life? But honestly, we eat the way that we were taught to eat. And so it's so good because Monique's children won't even remember at some point, like they will be trained. They won't have to go through what we went through as adults and learning more. It's just their bodies will naturally, be accustomed to, being plant-based. So.
Yeah.
Growing up, me and Moni were always the kids that ate the sides. We ate the sides more than meat anyway. So.
Yeah. My son Chase, he's basically never had meat, because when I was pregnant with him, I wasn't eating chicken. I ate a little beef, but I really didn't have the appetite for it. But he doesn't eat, like, his body doesn't have to go through what me and Chris has to go through, because our body is accustomed to meat for so many years. We're detoxing. So like right now, I've been having a hard time because since I'm not eating meat, I've been losing, like I lost a lot more weight than what I would like to have. Like, my normal weight is 120. Right now I'm 116. And every day I get up and I like look at myself and I'm just like, when am I going to get my weight back? I need those 4 pounds, But one of my friends who went vegan years ago, she kind of gave me a forewarning, and she said, look, you're going to get to a point where your body is going to just like be confused. Like, wait, what's going on? I'm looking for this meat to replenish that I'm used to getting for so many years. And she said, then you'll get to a point where your body starts to recognize like, oh, okay, this is the new way. And then you start to put it back on. So she gave me some encouraging information with that. But it's been a struggle. But I started doing like the pea protein shakes and things like that. And because I had got down to 112. I've not been 112 since I was in 9th grade. So that was a little like, this is getting scary. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep sticking with it. And then I started putting the weight on. So I'm like, okay, we're getting back there. So I'm starting to feel good. My face is getting fuller again. So I do realize it is a whole process that you have to go through. But with the meat, I heard Dr. Sebi's wife, somebody was playing an old clip. Dr.
Dead
Sebi
things.
Yes, he is if you don't know who Dr. Sebi is, Google him. He rests in peace. God bless his soul. But he is somebody that everybody needs to know about. His products are amazing. I use his products. Chris and I did a detox with his products, which helped us to get pregnant and stay pregnant after we conceived Chase. And I credit it to his products. They're amazing. But she said something that was so beautiful. She said, we are living beings. We are living people. Why are we eating dead
things?
She said,
you're expecting to get life. Yeah.
Said, are we cannibals? She said, we should be eating things that give you life. And when she said that, I said, wow, that makes so much sense. And it completely turned me off of meat. It's like, I don't even like, Riley knows. Riley was just here at my house and we were packing up some orders. Riley was helping me. And there was a bug flying around in the basement. And Riley said, I ain't gonna kill it. I know whose house I'm in. I don't even like bugs.
True story.
I just went to the doctor, and the reason, because before, I think I told you guys, I was doing Whole30, which is very animal protein based. And I got my physical, which everybody should be getting their yearly physical regardless of a pandemic. And I'm glad I did, because my cholesterol was through the roof and I have history of heart disease in my family. Mm-hmm. And the doctor was like, what are you eating? And I was like, well, I have eggs in the morning, I have chicken for lunch, and then I have steak for dinner. And they're like, okay. So she told me to do a plant-based diet, and she told me to watch this movie. And granted, I know every movie can be like kind of like an infomercial, but this was Game Changer. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was so interesting. It's about all these professional athletes that eat plant-based diets. And it just showed them all get so much stronger and more athletic when they were eating just natural whole, cauliflower and beans and lentils and things like that.
Yeah. It's amazing how we've gone so far from what our origin is, you know, like it's amazing. It's so, there's so many chemicals in our food, and I'm like, I'm not for it anymore. I try to, when I learn something, I teach my kids about it. If I eliminate something from my diet, I'm eliminating it from their diet as well. I'm like,
and it's so funny because Monique is such a good influence. I always say she's a good influence because I'll have something at her house and then I'm like, ooh, like, candy or that's organic candy, or the veggie wash, which is sitting here right now because I'm, washing and I learned that because I saw Christopher spraying it down and you're like, this veggie wash is so good. But I wanted to address something Roy C. just put up. He was saying that his problem is not meat, but candy was his problem. Everyone knows I am a candy fanatic. I'm a candy freak. I even had a candy-themed birthday party. Skittles, all of that. I'm obsessed. People are always, fans used to bring me, and meet and greets used to bring me Skittles, and I had to stop them from doing that.
Oh, my God.
And I can't stop with candy. It's so bad. But I'm going to tell you what I learned to do. I learned to substitute candy because I loved the sweetness of it, but also the crunch of it. So I'm eating white grapes. I'm eating pomegranate seeds. I eat blueberries and also strawberries, all those kind of fruit. I eat those instead of the candy. But then also I was at Monique's house and she had this organic, these lollipops that were so good. They were actually better than regular candy to me that she got from Whole Foods. And I'm like, okay, well, I went on Amazon and I sent you a screenshot. I'm like, look what I just did. You're such a good influence. But so you gotta find other things to substitute that candy for. And I'm telling you, for me, the fruit has always been the best thing, even though it is still sugar, but it's not that sugar that you're getting from, it's a little bit different. And also, here's the thing. A lot of times you don't know this, but a lot of candies, I don't think Swedish Fish is one of them, but a lot of candies are not vegan. They have animal products in the candy.
They have pork.
Swedish Fish too.
Swedish Fish too? Okay, yeah. They have pork and all kinds of stuff.
By the way, frozen grapes are so good. Like I was on a candy binge as well, and I started freezing my grapes, and they're like delicious.
So you get the crunch from that.
You guys ever have cotton candy grapes?
Yes.
Yes. From Whole Foods, yes.
Good. Yeah.
Can I tell y'all why sugar is an issue?
Well,
okay,
yeah.
You are talking. Nobody on this screen right now, and probably in this chat, eats or used to eat more sugar than me. I had worse sweet tooth. If you put a Reese cup near me, it's gone in 2.1 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I eat all the chocolate around it first, and then I eat the peanut butter. Like, I have not had a Reese cup
since I gave you all those Reese cups. Oh, it was around your birthday, so it was like October.
Yes. So since October, Riley brought me some Reese cups for my birthday. At that point, I hadn't had a Reese cup in like 4 months. She brought Reese cups for my birthday. I ate that pack, and I haven't had any since. So since October. But
you ate that whole pack in one night.
What I discovered in my whole health journey, the reason why your body is craving, I think we talked about this before. The reason why your body's craving the sugar is because of the bad stuff in your intestines that are craving to be alive. They're survival mode. They send triggers to your brain to let you know that you need to eat sugar because I don't want to die and I want you to feed me. And that's what it thrives off of. Yeast thrives off of sugars, bad parasites, all that stuff, bacteria, fungus, all of that thrives off of the sugar. So you get those sweet tooths. And here's how to cure your sweet tooth. Go get you a good probiotic. Clean out your colon. Do colon hydrotherapy if you can. If you find a reputable company that you can do colon hydrotherapy, clean out your guts because
kombucha.
That is letting you know that you have way too much bad stuff in your intestines than good stuff. Yep. So it's a little tough in the beginning because your craving will go from regular to like heightened because everything that's bad is in you screaming like, I don't want to die, So then you really start craving it. And in that moment is when you definitely have to just not eat it. And once you get over that hump, you'll realize I don't even want sweets anymore. There's certain drinks that I used to love drinking, like an apple martini or a passion fruit martini. I can't even drink it anymore because of the sugar, because I've eliminated it so much from my body that I only can drink champagne or red wine that has a little bit of spice to it. So for those who are out there struggling with sugars, get a good probiotic, look into maybe colon hydrotherapy, do like a water fast where you can kind of like flush out your system, kill off all that bad stuff. And when you feel that craving spike, try your best to just say, I'm stronger than this. I can do it. And once you get over that hump, you'll be surprised at how much you won't even look for those sweets anymore.
I was having like a daily probiotic.
Yes.
Taking? Okay. I don't do that. Okay.
My kids take a probiotic every day. I take them most days when I remember to take it. But because I've done colon hydrotherapy several times throughout the past few years, it's totally my whole taste buds have completely changed. And they say every 7 years your body goes through a point where your taste buds change and you start craving different types of food. So if you start training yourself now, you'll get to that point where you won't eat the same anymore and you'll feel so much better. And the sugars, people ask me all the time, and why I always like hesitate to respond is because they'll ask me about skincare. How do you get your skin to glow? How do you get smooth skin? Mm-hmm. It starts with what you're eating, and it starts with you detoxing what's already in you. So you got to think, if you're in your 30s, and you got 30 years of stuff built up.
Yep. Yeah. And you know what? This is not always a popular subject because, it's just kind of gross, but there is something to be said for going to the bathroom, and being regular. Yes. All that trash and all that empty, all that stuff that's piled up in you. And there are people that will go days without doing it. And people always ask me about my skin too. And I'm just like, I don't eat meat and I'm regular. And I make sure I'm regular for that point, for that reason, because all that stuff that's inside you, the waste that's inside of you gets out of you. If it stays inside of you, then all those gases and those toxins go into your bloodstream. They stay in your body. And imagine having that in you for days and days and days and days. There's something. So I sprinkle chia seeds on everything, everything that I eat, whatever it is, even though because they're tasteless, like colorless, like whatever. And constantly because of the food that I eat, obviously, But there's something so amazing. Like I think it's an underrated thing for not only eating the right things, but getting things out of your system.
Yes, I want to. I'm sorry, I want to address this real quick before I pop it off the screen. So cravings are actually desires for bug feedings.
Pretty much.
If you're craving something. All right, let's look at it like this.
It can be a good and bad thing.
You have your brain, and then they say that your gut is your second brain. You know how they say that? That's because your colon has arteries that run through every major part of your body. They're all connected to your colon. So if your colon is full of junk and crap, you're literally shooting toxins everywhere, and you're sending signals to your brain of the wrong things to eat, because whatever is dominant in your colon is telling you what you want to eat, So it's kind of true. Like, your cravings are stemming from whatever is within you that needs its desire to be met, So it's kind of it's a different way to look at it, but yeah, go ahead, Aly. I'm sorry.
Well, okay. So sorry, back to I know you said you won't eat the fake meat and stuff like that. And after hearing your explanation, I'm fully nauseous that I ate that earlier. Anyways, do you eat tofu and tempeh? Like, would you eat those or no?
I'm not a fan of tofu. I just don't like the texture. And that's just me personally. I don't know. It could be good, great. I don't know. But I just don't like the texture. I can eat it. There is Urban Plates. They sell this soup that they just started selling that has like this curry sauce. It's like kind of like got a nice little kick to it. I love spicy stuff. And let me just say it as a side note. I tell this, my kids will tell this to you. If they get sick and they get a fever, I ask them, why do you think your body heats up when you're sick? And they're like, why, mommy? I'm like, because when you have basically germs, bacteria, whatever it is, it can't withstand heat. That's why your body heats up. That's why you get a temperature. That's why you get fever, because that's your body's defense mechanism to kill it off, because it can't withstand heat. So if you're ever getting sick, go for the spicier foods. Germs, bacteria don't like spicy and heat.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah, so I always throw that out there as a note, but my kids will tell you, when I had my son, every time he had a fever, I was running to the emergency room. I had to do research and realize that, wait, why am I getting freaked out when he's getting a fever? His body's doing what it's supposed to do.
Right.
So you would get nervous if he's sick and he doesn't have a fever, in more cases than not. But yeah, I'm like, okay, that's his body doing what it's supposed to do. So let me assist his body so that he can fight off whatever germs, whether that's through hydration, proper sleep, making sure that he's eating. And then, I love these essential oils because they do have properties where they can help, get germs out there. I'm putting a disclaimer out there. Follow your doctor's advice, medical advice, all of that good stuff. I'm just telling you what I do. So don't be trying to take my advice and then you do something wrong and try to blame it on me. So anyway, so that's the reason that you should prefer spicy. If I get sick, if I have nothing else, I'm gargling some dang on apple cider vinegar. If I get that itch in my throat, I don't care if it's 4 a.m. I will get out my bed, go downstairs to my kitchen, get some apple cider vinegar, and I will gargle it right away. Because the sooner you jump on it, the faster you can kill it before it multiplies, And then Tabasco sauce, that's always something good you can have in your cabinet. Throw some Tabasco sauce, chop up an onion, even if you don't like how onions taste, eat a darn onion. Eat some pieces of an onion. If you want to get rid of whatever is trying to brew. If you can't get an essential oil, you have stuff in your cabinet right now. Spicy can help kill off stuff that's bad. So just know that.
That is the best quick tip. I love that.
Oh, really? I'm going to put that on. Not really quick tip. Eat spicy. But yes. So yeah. I don't even remember what we're talking about.
Tasha, what flavor you got in your tank?
Go ahead, Tasha. Tasha, you've been too quiet. Go ahead.
What flavor's in your tank?
Y'all talking about greens and beans. I can't. But I have what is this? Killer custard and some type of blueberry, you know. I'm not cutting that out. I don't care. The meat can go. I'm keeping my bills.
Tasha, can you tell the story about, was it? No, that wasn't you. Who was it that wanted to quit? Somebody wanted to quit smoking cigarettes. And I told them, it was you.
That wasn't me. Yeah.
And I told them to take a drop of thieves.
Oregano. Thieves. It was thieves.
and
I tried to smoke. It was disgusting. And I was so pissed.
She had you smoking essential oil?
No. She put it I think underneath my tongue or something like that. I don't remember.
I put leaves on her tongue. She said that she wanted to quit smoking.
Yeah.
So I said, whenever you feel that craving, put a drop on your tongue. You can do it with, there's an essential oil called black pepper, which will be released in Mealy Eve Essentials in March. We'll have black pepper. Black pepper is probably the best essential oil to use to reduce nicotine cravings.
Wait, but did it work for you when she did that?
Yeah, because it made it
disgusting. Yeah. So it didn't help the craving, but it just made smoking unbearable.
Whichever way, by all means necessary.
Yes.
But
so
I just stopped that cold turkey and then I just started vaping.
Yeah. So
Little Wayne's Store actually helped me stop smoking because I couldn't smoke on a bus. So I had to find an alternative.
Wait, you couldn't smoke on Lil Wayne's bus?
No, not cigarettes.
What?
You can smoke weed. But I don't smoke weed. So
Right.
He said no to the cigarettes, and I was like, all right. So I started vaping, and then that was cool.
We thought it's weed. Smoking on
I ain't doing it. That is not for me.
Look.
Oh, I'm laughing at that.
On your shoulder.
Tasha's the devil. You know what, Ricardo? You are right. You got that very accurately.
Funny.
Yes. Monique, do you follow the alkaline diet? Sadie said that's the one. Yes. For people that don't know, I always tell them when they want to start out, if you take a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar that's raw, unrefined, put that in your water, drink it first thing in the morning, and then that's the last thing you drink before you go to bed. Apple cider vinegar actually boosts the alkalinity of the water because our water is so tainted. We don't know what the heck is in it. They say it's spring water. We don't know what spring they got it from for real. So sometimes you're drinking different brands. The water alkalinity is less than coffee. Coffee is supposed to be the thing that dehydrates you, and then you're supposed to drink water after it. But if some brands out there like what is it? What's it starts with an A?
Alpine something.
No, that's a stereo.
No, not Alpine.
It begins with
Alpine Springs or something like that. I don't know.
No, not what is it called? I used to drink it.
Avion? That's not.
Oh, Arrowhead.
No.
Arrowhead?
Why am I tripping?
I don't know any other A waters besides
Arrowhead. Water that starts with A.
Aquafina.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aquafina is
filtered water,
and that's disgusting.
Dasani and Aquafina, you might as well drink coffee.
Yeah, you might as well drink your tap. Honestly. In a Brita pitcher.
All the strippers drink smart water.
Aquafina and Dasani it's made by the Pepsi company or Coca-Cola or one of them.
Yeah.
I would never drink water anymore from a soda company. And then it's all it is boiled toilet water, basically.
Yeah, that's all it is. It truly is. Wait, what did you say, Tasha? All the strippers drink smart water.
Yep.
They do?
They do, 100%.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a thing. They love smart water. Maybe it makes them feel better. I don't know. But
maybe it makes like some nothing.
It makes them get the money faster.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. Maybe it makes like how like what you like drinking. You know how drinking pineapple juice helps with their strippers and their
Maybe it's on that line, but for their brain.
Hey, Jay.
What up, Jay?
Let me tell you, I get so mad when I go to let me tell you, because people try to be acting like, oh, she being bougie. I'm not bougie. I always go to restaurants with my own water. I don't want your filtered tap.
Wait a minute. Let me tell y'all a funny story. So Moni has this filtered tap. She has this filtered faucet in her kitchen, right? But only one sink is filtered. So I called myself being in those bottles. I called myself being helpful one night, and I filled them all up. I filled up like 15 bottles with the wrong water.
And you know what? That water at Monique's house, you can tell the difference between that water and other water. Yeah. So she probably tasted it and was like, what in the world is this? Moni
comes in the kitchen the next day and she's drinking the water and she's like, something tastes weird about this water.
It's time to change the filter.
She was like, who filled these bottles up? I was like, me. I did it last night. She's like, which sink did you use? I pointed to the wrong sink. She was like, oh my God. It just threw everything out. She was like, only the other sink is filtered. And I was like, oh, I thought that was the dog sink because she would fill the dog's water bowl up with it. So I was like, that ain't the water.
Off the chain.
So funny.
Now I have my whole house is filtered. Even the shower water.
Even the shower.
Yeah.
I
hate it.
My shower has a filter on it now too, and it makes such a difference in my hair and my skin, especially in the winter months. The filter in my shower, everything.
I hate it. It's too slippery.
I love it. That's how it's supposed to be. Water is supposed to be like dry. Aly, you were about to say something before Tasha told us.
Oh yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
I was gonna say I don't think you're bougie at all for bringing your own water. When I was a kid, my dad took us to a restaurant one time, and the tap water smelled so weird that like I forever can't get that out of I can't go to a restaurant and drink tap water now. I'm just like haunted by the smell.
Doesn't it smell like bleach to you? It smells like bleach water.
It smells like sewage.
Chlorine and all that.
It's too much cleaner. So there's a company, and I'm not paid to endorse this company. I'm just giving y'all real information. The company is called Hydrovive. I'm gonna type it in the comments. Hydrovive. If you order,
how do you filter shower water?
If you order a filter from this company, they look up your address. They find out where your water is coming from, and then they get a list of all of the cleaning products that they use to cleanse your water, and they build your filter based on where your water is sourced.
That is so amazing.
Yes. And it's not somebody just asked, what system do you have? It's called Hydrovive. They ship all across the country. And that's what I love about them is that, you know what, I need to get them to sponsor an episode or something. I'm over here promoting. But I will say this just because I want y'all to have some great information. They build your filter to where you reside. That is huge. I love their filters. I have my auto subscription where they send me a new filter every 6 months so that I don't forget to replace and change it. I installed it myself. It's not hard. They send you instructions. It's really simple. You don't need a plumber to come in. I literally connected the lines. I flushed it through the system, let the water run for 10 minutes like it tells you to. I did everything the instructions said. Simple. I changed the filter every 6 months myself.
Does it connect to your water tank?
It connects to underneath your sink, your cold water. There's a cold water line and there's a hot water line. Your cold water line connects into it. And when the water comes in, it filters before it reaches your faucet. So it's really good. I've been using it for 2 years now. We stopped buying bottled water. So all of my waters, I buy these glass bottles off of Amazon. And we wash these in the dishwasher. We put the things on the top shelf. A lot of times I have guests who come over and they think that these are complimentary.
And they take them. I'm gonna narc out James because he took one.
No, it's funny because you've asked me before. You're like, you can take it with you, and I'm like, no, it's your water bottle. I don't take it with me.
People take it
yeah, they take them.
They take them, but it's fine. I keep a huge supply for that reason. But I love it because we save so much money and we're saving the environment. We're not using plastic and having to recycle all of that, and they're just putting it in the landfill somewhere. So it's something that I think people should consider is just filtering your tap. And it's only, I think it was like $200, but the replacement filter is probably like $50 every 6 months. That's only twice a year. I'm like, you're saving so much money if you think how much you spend on bottled water, and you're not even getting hydrated. Every single person I have come over here, when they drink the water from my filtered tap, they're like, I feel like I feel hydrated. Like I feel like my thirst was quenched, you know? So it's really good. I would recommend people to check it out for sure. But yeah, it's really good. And then
can you use it if you're renting and not owning a home?
Yeah.
So that answers your question,
Jay. Hey, Jay. So yes, you can still add it and you can take it with you. So when you purchase your home, just take your filter.
Right.
That's what I do with my shower head. I take it everywhere I go.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, the shower filter makes such a difference, especially with people in your hair, like in your skin, especially in the winter months. It makes such a difference. And they're cheap. You can get them on Amazon for really cheap too. So, you know.
Yes. So I'm over here about to drink this whole darn bottle by myself. Because I'm downstairs. Tasha, I'm in the room where your favorite shower is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're down in the sunroom? You are. I see the couch. Okay.
Yeah, I set up a little mommy pad in here.
I showered down there.
Yeah, it's like it's cute too. I got my little diffuser over there. And there's this waterfall shower that's downstairs that I love. My oils are all the way over there underneath the TV, but it's real comfortable. I get to hide from my kids when I'm trying to get work done.
That's a good space. You got to worry about them being in the background.
Yes. Oh my God.
But Riley, you need to try that waterfall shower that's downstairs. It's amazing.
The waterfall shower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Tasha walks through my house naked just to get to the shower.
I have a towel on. Oh my God. One time I did that and Moni was taping the show. And I was like, they're like, no, come through. I'm like, no, y'all not setting me up. I'm good.
No. Monique, you're in the room where we filmed the T'Challa on your shoulder?
Yes,
the pool room. The pool, yeah. That the spinning room.
Yes. Aly, listen, if we keep you past time, just let me know. Because look, Aly's kids get up really early. My kids don't wake up till like 9 or 10.
Aly, why do they wake up early? Let them stay up till midnight.
You know what though? You think it works like that, but it doesn't work like that in my house.
It doesn't. They work right. Yeah, they still wake up early.
They still wake up early, and there's nothing like opening your eyes to just a face right here staring at you.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
I just feel like you don't tire them out enough. Like, get them super tired.
Are you kidding me? I do 1,000 activities a day.
What are they?
Right before bed, my son asks me to go play football with him in the basement. Like, it's never enough.
Play football in the basement? Oh my God.
Do you meditate with them? I started meditating with them during quarantine, and I love all of my kids equally. Trust me. But when Chase meditates, it is the cutest thing ever. It's so funny because he crosses his legs, and I'm like, come on, let's meditate together. So he crosses his legs, and I'm like, are you going to have your hands like this, or are you going to close them? And he'll go, and I'll be like, all right, close your eyes. Let's take deep breaths. He goes like this. He goes, because he doesn't want to close his eyes. And I'm like, come on, Chase, let's take deep breaths. He goes,
Chase is like the epitome of if bipolar was a baby, that's Chase.
No, let me tell you.
Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, bipolar was a baby.
All right, so on Real Housewives of Potomac, I was pregnant and I got upset and I told Candace I was going to drag her pregnant and all.
Oh
and then like 2 seconds later,
you're hugging and making up.
I said, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that to you. That's Chase.
That was Chase talking through you. That wasn't even you. That wasn't her.
The epitome of that moment. That's how he is every day. He will be so mean, and I'll kiss him, and he'll wipe it off. And I'll be like, so this is how I play him now. I'll be like, that hurt mommy's feelings. And he'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He'll like hug you, and he'll have this look on his face like he's so mean, and he's just like holding you like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tasha, have you heard him say Samuels?
No.
He's the cutest. It's the cutest thing you've ever seen. He said, Daddy Samuel
sounds like fuck. Fuck.
Yes. And he says boat ship.
Oh yeah, boat ship.
I'm like, Chase, what you doing? Boat ship. But it's he's saying bullshit. Yes. And I'd be like, Chase, what you doing? He'd be like, Mommy, I fart. I'm like, you what? I fart. He's saying fart.
He's funny with it.
So my kids be like, Chase, what'd you just do? Trying to encourage him to say it again. A mess.
No, you gotta hear him say it's the cutest thing. He said, Daddy Samuels. It's so cute.
Yes. No. Yeah. Wait, why does a 2-year-old? No, if I say Chase, what's your full name? He says Chase Samuels. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, Daddy Samuels, Mommy Samuels, Money Samuels, Samuels. I'm like, Finifer.
He's so funny.
Oh my God. Chase is not an Aries. He's actually a Sag. He's a Sag. Yes. He's a straight up lady killer. He's gonna break some hearts. My high school sweetheart was a Sagittarius, and their birthdays are close, and I hate it. So my high school, like back in the day, he was a Sag. He cheated on me left and right, dogged me out, all of that. And I'm trying to groom Chase up so he's not that person.
He won't be.
Please don't be that Sag. But
I'm gonna fly in town and ruin it.
Yes, Tasha's gonna ruin it all.
Oh my God. Yes, Chase is a fire sign, just like his dad, who is a Leo. Me and Christopher are both Aries.
That makes a lot of sense. Because
Tasha and Milani are both water signs. The emotional roller coaster. Yeah. Once I learned that about their signs, it helped me to be a better mom, honestly. Because my daughter, her emotions, she'll be just like, Mommy, I'm having a good day, and I did my work, and it was all done, and And then 2 seconds later, I tried to do my work, and it wasn't.
She did that the other night, and you're like, "Why are you crying? Why are you getting emotional about it? Just go do it."
Her meltdowns are next level.
She's so dramatic. I love it. It's the cutest thing ever.
I took it to the park I took Chase and Milani to the park. I took Christopher and Milani to the park out here in California. And I was like, all right, let's try to do the exercise machine. So Christopher is showing off doing the exercise machine. Milani couldn't do it because she wasn't doing it right. And she's like, nobody likes me. And I was like, I was so embarrassed. I was like, who are you right now? What are you doing?
And then like 2 seconds later, she'll be like, I want to draw you a picture.
Right. Like, no, she'll be like, can I have a hug? I'm like, no, you can't have a hug.
She's so sweet, though.
Like that.
She's so sweet. She always asks me to do things, and I love that she asks me to do things because I'm not around kids a lot for them to ask me to do something.
She asked you to do?
She asked me to do things like, Miss Riley, will you cut me up an apple? Miss Riley, will you cut me up will you shave down carrots for me? I'm like, well, how do you like them, Milani?
Do not get tricked by that.
I love it, though. I love it. And then you know what she'll say? Actually, Miss Riley, I like them this way. And I'm like, okay. Actually, she always says, actually. I love it. And Monique, I was like, yeah, Milani had me cut up a carrot for her.
You got the word actually for me. I used to always say it. So
I love
like,
it.
Actually.
I love it because I'm not, I don't get to do that for kids. So I love it. I love that she likes for me to do things for her.
Milani will work somebody. Literally.
I love it.
Yeah, they will work you. They're hilarious, and it's like a whole hot mess of a situation. She's not a Gemini, she's a Cancer, but close enough. Yes.
Wait, somebody said, do your kids ever fight with each other?
Yes, your kids ever fight with each other. And if they do, how do you stop it? I yell, stop it! What's going on? What happened? And then I give them both an opportunity to tell their side without cutting each other off. So Christopher would say, well, Mommy, what actually happened was, and then Milani, no, Christopher's telling a story. I'm like, hold on. Christopher will go first, and then you can tell me. So I try to like teach them how to like have a debate without yelling and arguing, and try to bring it all in. But yeah, they obviously they fight. I mean, that's just what kids do. They don't fight anywhere near as much as me and my siblings do.
Yeah. And when I'm in town, I just let them brawl it out. I'm like, who gonna win? Like, I got money on Chris.
Tasha, what did you do to Monique as a kid? What are some of the fights you guys had?
I was so great to her. I let her.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that because you.
I was born too soon for her.
She didn't get enough attention.
Tasha hated me for a very long time.
You took her attention.
Every picture we had.
I didn't like the fact that she used to snitch on me. That I didn't like that.
No, it was before that, Tasha. Tasha, you know I keep receipts. You don't want me to pull up these pictures. I'm hugging her. I'm like, and she's just like get her off of me. I don't like her. I wasn't the like, what's the word for it when you're like I wasn't touchy feely. I didn't like it. Sisterly. She wasn't sisterly. Yeah. But yeah, in our adult life, what happened? In our adult life, we're definitely I'm over here trying to find these pictures. So because
Tasha, she was born and stole your shine. That's what happened. So you had to share. Now all of a sudden you didn't get all the attention. Wait, how far are you guys apart? 2 years?
No,
yeah,
18 months.
She likes to be exact.
18 months. 18 months. So basically,
I was too young to know that she was even there.
You didn't even get to be a toddler in peace.
Right.
That's what the problem was. They had me too soon.
Moni was so whiny, like she was scared of everything. A thunderstorm. She's like,
Don't judge me. I'm still afraid of thunderstorms. Don't judge me.
You are?
She would literally come in the room and I'd be like, oh my God, can I sleep?
But Tasha used to make me get in the bed with her to sleep, and she would make me face her. She'd be like, face me. And then
I did. And Chase is the same way. Chase is the same way.
Chase is the same way. He wants you to face him if he's in the bed with you. But this is the kicker. She would tell me, because we had twin beds, we shared a room. She'd be like, Moni, come sleep with me, And I'm like, okay, I get in her bed. And then she'd be like, face me. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna face her. And then she's like, you need to turn the light off. I'm like, well, I don't want to get up and turn the light off. Well, if you don't turn the light off, you have to get out of my bed. I'm like,
she would listen and go do it. I'm like, dang.
Like, hold on.
That was like a mind fuck if there ever was one.
For real. A mess.
And then she wants your approval so much, so she'll just get up and do it.
The funniest part was like we used to like give each other back rubs and like tickle each other's back, massage, whatever. We were kids. That's what we used to do, me and Moni. And Moni would do me first, and then I would do her, and then Moni would do me first, then it would become her turn, and I would go to sleep.
Yeah. So my mom always rubbed our backs to put us to sleep. To this day, if I ever have insomnia or issue going to sleep, I'll tell Chris, I'm like, can you please rub my back? It takes you back to childhood. I rub my kids. They don't want Chris to put them to sleep. They want me to put them to sleep because they know I'm going to give them a back rub. So it's just something that we do. It's a soothing, So me and Tasha, as kids, I would, rub her back. She'd rub my back and we go to sleep. But that was the plan. But it didn't always go according to plan. I was like, no, I'm going first. I'm like, no, you always fall asleep. And she said, I won't fall asleep, I promise. I rub her back out. I'd be like,
Moni got smart with it. She's like, I'm going first. I'm like, Gaslighting is the gaslighting for me. I think I invented gaslighting.
Seriously. Oh my God. Tasha used to get me. But I was just one of, when you're the middle child or the youngest, you always look up to your big sibling. And that was always me. Still to this day, Tasha taught me a lot. Like she taught me how to not be a spoiled brat when I was like 19, living on my own. She like made me grow up. when I was pursuing a career in music, she said, you can't just be the artist. You need to know the business. So she taught me how to really be that person that does the research and takes the next step. And really it prepared me to be the businesswoman I am today. Like as I'm running Mila Eve and planning out for the future and things like that, not for lazy moms, like she helped me to become that grown up, you know? So yeah.
Listen, I was in school full time, and then we would go up to New York so she can record. And I remember we would have times where she'd be arguing with me, cussing me out because of whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even have to be here because I'm not even recording. I'm like, you go up there by yourself and do it. And then she literally cried because she had to go by herself.
I was like, wait, what? I gotta do what?
I got fed up. I was like, you know what? Go by yourself. Go. You want to be an artist? Go record. I don't need to be there. Just send me the song when it's done and I'll do my job. She started crying.
I took the bus to New York by myself. I walked to New York by myself. And then I went to the studio and recorded all night. And I was like, shoot, I ain't got no hotel. I'm like, so I was just like, okay, I guess I'll go back to the bus station and just like wait until 7 o'clock in the morning and get on the next bus because I missed the last bus because I was recording so late. So when
she got back,
I had to grow up. And all of the homeless people that were in the bus station talking to me, I just have conversation with them. I said, I figure if I have a conversation and I talk and chat it up, they won't try to rob me or do anything to me. And it worked. Right. And it's like that taught me a lot of valuable lessons. So I'm grateful for it. But yeah, it sucked because I was like, wait, I gotta wait. What?
Aly, where are you and your siblings? Are you the oldest, youngest, or middle child?
I'm the youngest. So I have step siblings as well, but I do have an older sister, and I'm sorry?
Spoiled brat. You gotta just start it off with that. I'm spoiled.
I mean, I looked up to my sister like crazy. We shared a room. I wanted to be just like her. And I think it's so important to like show your kids how close you are with your siblings still, you know, because that's to show them how important it is for them to stick together.
Oh, I gotta get a charger. My phone.
Wait, so the other day, because my family comes in town all the time. Like we get together, like if we don't see each other physically, we FaceTime. Like we have our whole situation, right? Christopher said to me like 2 days ago, me and Chris were in the kitchen, we were cooking breakfast. And Christopher said, Mommy, how come we always see your side of the family, but we never see Daddy's side? I said, you need to ask Daddy. That's Dave's situation. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah. But yeah, it's so
wow.
They do pick up on that. They do pick up on like how often, and then they start, once that little click goes off in their head, they're like, wait, so my mom's your mommy, and Aunt Tasha's your older sister, and Uncle Kevin's your younger brother. That's like me and Milani and Chase, and you know, they start putting things together. And they're like, well, Daddy has siblings. Where are they? They're funny. So now Chris is doing more FaceTime calls and making sure that they see their other uncles and aunts, and you know, so yeah. But
no, the funniest thing I ever heard. So our dad like goes MIA sometimes. He just falls off the radar. And Milani was like, Milani said to Moni, she was like, Mommy, did your dad die? Because he's never around. I started dying laughing. That was so funny.
Then she thought my mom's boyfriend was my dad. Yeah. And I said, well, no, that's Mr. Willie. That's not my dad. And she said, well, where's Pop Pop? I haven't seen him in forever.
Did he die?
Yeah, she's like, where's Pop Pop? And I'm like, well, Pop Pop's not really talking to us right now. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, that kind of sucks because they remember and they know who he is. So they're just like, and they'll just bust out of nowhere. Like Milani, actually the other day, she said, Mommy, I really miss Pop Pop. I want to call him. And I'm like, okay, I'm a call him, and he doesn't answer. So
well, I'm glad y'all can laugh about it.
I'm going to record a video of her just talking about her thoughts and feelings about the situation, and then I'm going to just send it to him, and then maybe we'll get an answer.
Did he die?
If you're watching, answer your phone.
He doesn't even know how to use YouTube. He is not watching.
He is.
He probably on Tinder somewhere.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all are so
disrespectful. So disrespectful. This is a good question. I feel like in most families, the children see the mother's side of the family more. But why is that? That's because we women are natural nurturers. So we have that natural instinct to keep everybody involved and, you know, in the loop. Whereas men, a lot of times, they just be doing their own thing and they just be like, oh, whatever, you know.
That is so true. So Matt's
your women's side. They do.
Well, yeah, my husband's parents live here, and I'll tell him, I'm like, oh, your mom's coming over, and he has like no idea. It's like, that's so right. Like I gravitate towards like wanting her to come over and to be around the kids and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes.
I just look at it like men are just natural followers. So
yeah.
They're going to go with the woman, wherever she says.
Or whoever their significant other is.
Well, yeah. The feminine energy. They're going to gravitate toward that.
No, I agree. It's like that more feminine energy is what usually that nurturing, you know, like it's just different. It's hard to describe. But like Chris can go weeks without talking to any of his family or his parents. And he's like, fine. Like, oh, they're taken care of. I'm like, but they want
care of.
And they want to like talk to you, and you know, and he's like, oh, you know. So I always say when my sons get married, I will be best friends with whomever they marry.
Oh my god!
Even if I don't like her, we're gonna be BFFs because
she's gonna be a hot mess mother-in-law. Telling you.
Oh, me?
No, I think because of her experience. Right. She will be different. Yeah.
Yes.
I think because of her experience with her mother-in-law, she'll be completely different.
If she likes the girl, yes. If she doesn't like the girl, hot mess.
Look, I've come a long way. Mommy's first boyfriend, I wouldn't even say hi.
Hot mess.
Now, Willie? Oh, Willie, that's my dog. I talk to Willie. I talk to him when I talk to my mom.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun, though. He's a lot of fun.
It's great.
I've come a long way. And Tasha, when you get a new girlfriend and she's better, I promise I'll be nice. But if she's trash like the last one, I ain't
fooling with her. I cannot.
Look, whomever I bring home, if they decide to marry them, I'm going to be the BFF mom-in-law because I'm going to realize that's the only way that I'm going to know what's going on with my kids and with their kids once they have them. So look, we gonna figure it out for sure.
Well, I'm pushing 40 and I'm going to need a baby mom, so I might have to go back to one of my exes to carry. How are you going to handle that?
One. Not that one. She is not welcome.
You see what I'm talking about? Hot mess.
But Tasha, we've already been through this. You're only planning on having a kid so that Monique can raise them. So
when I'm on tour, yeah, that's it. That's the only time.
No.
I'll have them all the other times.
Karen, let me let her know I'm on live right now.
I'll take them in, Tasha. I just put on my vision board. I just did my vision board the other day.
Somebody got to do it. If I'm going to be on the road, I need somebody to step in. You know.
Yeah.
How long? When you go on the road, how long do you go for?
6 months. To a year. Sometime I don't know. It just depends. And I have breaks. So I have them on a break, but it
would be nice if I can have some like nephews and nieces from my I would love that.
With two gay siblings, so it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Kevin will probably be the first one.
I would love to have some
cousins.
Like, my kids don't have any cousins their age, like at all.
Listen, if Kevin was straight, we would have been had kids where he'd be around donating.
Oh my God.
I said if Kevin was straight, we would have been had nieces and nephews where he'd be around here donating.
Put Kevin out there and he ain't even here to defend himself.
I know.
We're actually gonna do a siblings tea with Monique in this. Me, Tasha, and Kevin. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be. I think we're gonna do February 17th.
Yeah, you keep changing the date.
That's because of the lineup I have for the 10th. I had to shift. I know y'all will be available for me. These people, I was like, I gotta lock them in because everybody was available on the 10th. So I'm not releasing the names yet. But
this is long as it's not on the 20th, because I'm not about to be on YouTube with y'all on my birthday.
My sister's birthday is February 20th. So yeah, we'll
definitely be here.
For sure.
And LA just opened up a little bit, so we're gonna be outside.
Aly, let me know. I know you got to get up at like 5 in the morning with your baby.
I mean, honestly, you guys can keep hanging and I'll just leave.
I don't want to keep you past your time. Look,
you've already kept me past my
time. Wait a minute. I didn't know it was that early. They wake up at 5?
Oh, no.
No,
they need to get spanked for that.
Oh, 6?
5, 6, no. That's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh.
That's insane.
With nowhere to go? They're not going to school.
Oh, they go to school.
But at what time?
They are on time. That's what it sounds like.
9. Yeah. Oh, they're on time. I know.
They go at 9?
Yeah.
Wow. I really don't. I'm really going in for a rude awakening whenever I have a kid, because I didn't know they wake up that early. That's so much time in between.
Well, and also the night is never guaranteed. It's never guaranteed that you're going to sleep through the night, even regardless of the age. They come a knocking. So
listen, when I babysit my godsons, they come over. I let them stay up to like 3 in the morning. We playing video games, watching TV, and I just let them fall out. And then the next morning they wake up at like 11 or 12, and I'm like, yes, I can do this.
They wake up at their time, no matter what time they go to bed.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to rely on you for what oils to rub on them so they sleep through the night.
Oh yeah, I have a right now in their room.
Wait a minute. So Moni went on vacation somewhere. I don't remember where, and I was at the house babysitting the kids. And they were like, "Aunt Tasha, we need to do these oils and da-da-da-da-da." I was like, "Listen, we ain't doing all that. Go to bed."
I went to France.
Yeah. And then Moni picked out their clothes like for the whole week, had everything all lined up. I didn't see it. So every morning they got up, I just let them put on what they wanted to. I was like, "Y'all
It was picture day. It was picture day. And she had my daughter on backward.
I didn't know it was backwards though. It was like a fancy sweater, and I had it on backwards. And she took the picture, and Moni got the picture back. Like, why is her shirt on
I
backwards?
was like, cool, with her shirt on backward all day. All day.
Tasha. Tasha just like do whatever you want.
Lonnie loved it though. She was wearing tracksuits and sneakers to school every day. She loved it. She looked like a little me.
So cute. Pretty much. Hilarious.
Christopher had to match it up all nice and stuff. I'm like, you know what? It's
so funny.
Like, it doesn't go together.
Finally, so my son, I told people about this before. My son has a tongue tie like me when I was younger. And he's now starting to like use more words. He's speaking really good now. And I work with him with his speech all the time. And he's now starting to like really put sentences together and stuff. He's funny. So he comes downstairs and he's like, "Mommy." And I'm like, "What's up, baby?" He said, "Shorts." So he had shorts on. So I was like, "Oh, you got shorts?" He said, "Yeah, shorts." So I was like, "Oh, okay. Where you going?" He said, "I go outside." I said, "It's cold outside. You can't go outside with shorts." He said, what did he say? We said, I get my shoes. Mommy. I'm like, oh, okay, but you're not going outside. He just looked at me and was like, bye.
He's so cute.
He is so funny. I laugh at that little boy all day. I swear, he's hilarious.
I love when he like screams or yells and gets really loud.
He projecting his voice.
I told him, he kept doing it every time I would like raise my eyebrows at him. He would scream and I'd do it again. I said, next week I'm not gonna be able to do this. And I went and got Botox. so now I can't do it. This is as far as I can go out.
Oh my God.
Face was frozen.
Hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. That's funny. Mia, send me an email to info@milaeveessentials.com. I actually, the oil I would recommend is not available for sale yet, but I can build you a special kit and send it to you. So email me and we can talk about this. She's saying that her mom is in pain with shingles, medicine work. I have an oil for that. I promise you. It's not on my store though. So send me an email, remind me of the conversation right now, and then I can get you squared away with some suggestions. Okay? Cool. Yes, my pleasure. It's a random dog barking outside.
Ooh, Tasha, you got a party buddy for your birthday.
Come on. What city you in though? I ain't doing no virtual party.
Agree.
Tasha, that poor girl doesn't know what she's in for.
Off the chain. So tomorrow, y'all, I'm going to be on No Limits. If y'all follow the Modern Day Wife, they're hosting a virtual workshop. And it's all about no limits, breaking limitations. And I'm doing a whole segment on keeping it all together. So a lot of you know I have Not for Lazy Moms. We have the podcast. We have Meatless Diets Essentials. And, I wrote a book and I'm working on Bedtime stories with Monique Samuels and all these other projects. And I'm a mom and a wife and all that good stuff. And people want to know, like, how do you keep it all together? And you have all these different things. So I'm going to share some of my tips. Even though people saw the binder on Reunion, that is actually something that I actively do all the time.
Organization
for everything. So I'm going to teach people, or not teach people, but I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do to keep organized and how I'm able to balance it all. So if you check that out, there are tickets for sale. Visit my Instagram page. I'll post it again so that you can just swipe up and get right to it. But it's going to be a fun show. So it's tomorrow.
What are y'all going to be talking about?
I know somebody said over. Tasha, are you serious? I was gonna say.
She literally just said what she was talking about.
Wait. Our family.
What's in that hookah? Is it really just custard?
It runs in our family. Like I'll literally tune out and go into another.
Monique does the same thing. Monique does the exact same thing. I always prepare to say the same thing twice around her. Always.
Oh my
God! It runs in our family. I was not listening at all.
So what you're gonna be talking about? Hang on the phone.
If y'all think this is something, y'all should see our family group text. Lit. Oh my God, lit. Ricardo said, when is the last time you got a good 8 hours of sleep?
Last night.
8 years ago.
That's why I'm obsessed with oils, because they help you get to that art. It usually takes the average person 4 hours to get to your REM sleep. Restless eye movement, for people who don't know what REM sleep is, that's when you're like knocked out. It usually takes you 4 hours to get there. When you use essential oils, you can get there in like 30 minutes. So I don't need 8 hours of sleep. I just need good quality sleep. So with my oils diffusing and applying, I'm good. I haven't had straight 8 hours of sleep since before I became a mom.
Yeah, 8 years ago. That's what I said, 8 years.
Because when I was pregnant at the end, you know, you're not getting sleep. It's uncomfortable. Lisa, thank you. She said, Monique, how did you learn so much about essential oils? Did you go to a class or are you self-taught? So I had a young lady who I call her my oil guru. She knows everything about oils. And one thing that first of all, she's amazing. Who coming up into my mommy area? Who is this? Christopher,
he found you. I'm done.
39. You're supposed to be in bed. Why are you up in my space right now?
I'm so done.
He found you.
That's crazy.
Come here. Yeah.
Because he literally had to go downstairs across the house.
Around the corner.
In the dark.
Hi, Christopher.
What up, Christopher?
Good night, baby.
Y'all definitely got a GPS on mine.
Okay. Tell Milani come give me some kisses too. So
He found you all the way down there.
They knew where I was though, because I told them this is my new spot. Like I told them this.
Don't even announce it. You should just go.
No, what I'm saying is a few days ago when I laid it all out, they were down here and they were like, oh, this is nice, Mom. You got the oil set up.
Oh, they remember it.
They know now where to find me. Defeats the whole purpose, really.
Right. I wouldn't even tell them.
Yeah. But no, so this young woman, her name is Rachel. She taught me a lot about oils. But one thing that I love that she taught me was the properties of each type of oil. So depending on where the oil comes from, whether it's a leaf, a rosebud, a grass, a tree, they have different properties. So if you ask me about an oil for reducing inflammation, I automatically know that that's going to be in the mint family. So peppermints, eucalyptus, all of those minty oils are great for reducing inflammation. You know, for your sinuses, if you say, oh, I have sinus issues, the issue is inflammation. So I'm going to know to tell you rosemary, peppermint, eucalyptus. So it just depends on where the oil comes from. And because she taught me how to recognize those properties, I can pretty much know off the top of my head which oils are good for what, which oils are antimicrobials, which oils are antifungals, which are antibacterials, based off of the property. So that's how I learned so much. And I actively use them. I try them out. I experiment with recipes. I try all different kinds of things. For instance, ginger is an oil that everyone knows is great for nausea. You know, if you're nauseous, ginger, you know, like it settles your stomach. But what I didn't know was that ginger is also good for sore throats. And one day it happened by accident that I recognized that. Hi, Tasha.
Aww.
Bonnie, y'all.
You see how Tasha embraced Riley and Miss Aly?
Hi, Bonnie.
Say hi.
Hi, baby.
Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, darling.
Say good night. I'm bored.
No.
I'm bored.
She said no. Yeah. So like I actually stumbled upon ginger being a great remedy for sore throat. So I have these little vials that I mix. And I went to rub it on my throat and I forgot that was the ginger mix. And I rubbed it on my throat and it knocked my sore throat out. Like it was amazing. So now I can tell people like, oh, ginger's great for sore throats too. So that's how I learned. Just trial and error a lot. And then I feel like I'm a walking testimony. I feel like I go through a lot and then I try stuff out and then I'm like, oh, this works, you know?
Yeah. You use yourself as a guinea pig and you have 3 kids to practice on. So, and a husband. So,
and Moni got me off taking antibiotics because I used to swear by them.
Oh, I would never. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And she was like, no, that's the worst thing you can do. And I'm like, no, it works.
Nope.
Yeah. Antibiotics actually, they tell your body to stop doing what naturally you will do when you have a germ. And they say, hey, I'm going to do it for you. So what does that do? That weakens your body's response when it comes against it again.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's why I don't do antibiotics. But if I have to, for certain situations, you have to do what you have to do. So you know, depending on the case, I always try to do natural remedies, but I'm not opposed to Western medicine if it's necessary. So let me just put that out there. Do you have a binder for oils? Yeah.
She has a binder for everything and every person.
She has a binder for everything, literally.
And every person.
You should see her office.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the most organized I've ever.
Very organized. Marie Kondo ain't got nothing on her.
Kiwi77 said, Monique, write a book called and call it the Essential Oils Bible. I'll purchase it. So that's interesting because I'm actually working on a booklet that has all of our oils in our inventory, along with our kits and our bath salts and carrier oils and everything else. And it's going to be in one like book, and it's going to have recipes and all of the properties and uses. And I'm all about educating. I don't want people buying oils and just they're sitting on your shelf. I want you to use them actively. So that's what my website's all about. And I hope that y'all can see that because I worked very hard for it to be that way. So yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a booklet that you can purchase that has all that information. We're literally working on it right now. So I'm glad you said that. Thank you. Everybody, y'all always want a discount. It depends on what oils you're talking about. They're not
already getting a discount. Go on another oils website and see how much they are compared to Millie. No, I'm saying compared to
it.
Yeah, they are much cheaper than most places. She really wants everybody to have everything at an affordable rate so that you can actually have the product. It's much cheaper than other places. I gotta tell you,
much cheaper. And
I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe how cheap some of the time. I'm like, that's all it costs. Like,
yeah.
Remember I asked you that about the bath sauce? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
These other sites are getting you. They're literally raping you. You don't even know, and the quality is not even as good as Millie Eve. So you're already getting a discount.
Yeah, our oils are actually hospital grade. So my distributor. I'll even break it down for you. The way this essential oil industry works, you have your distributor. That distributor has a scout. That person literally goes to all the different farmers who produce these oils. They find the top-notch ones. Some of these farmers also produce some of the other oil lines. Okay? They might offer their oil for $150 for a 10 milliliter bottle, and I'm offering that same oil for $80 because I can do that. So, because I'm not greedy and I'm not trying to rate people for their pocket. So
I'm about to go on there and buy all of them and then resell them.
Black market.
Yeah. Who's still drinking?
If y'all keep complaining, that's what I'm about to do.
I'm out of water. I haven't gone to refill my water.
This is my third glass. I'm like, I didn't finish the whole bottle, but I'm getting close.
I'm drinking my same black bottles champagne. This time it's the blue label. It's extra dry.
Me and Tasha over here with the real juice, and then Aly and Aly and Riley is over here with the water. Y'all,
although I'm empty too.
I'm empty water bottles. Empty water bottles. But we are very hydrated.
But basically, let me go back to Remissi. If you send me an email, info@Mila Eve Essentials, let me know what kit you're trying to build, and I can work with you with pricing. That's what I do because basically every oil's priced differently. So I try to build my kits so that they're not too expensive. Like for instance, we have Valentine's Day kits right now. One of them is called Lover's Lane. And I was so hesitant to release this kit because I'm using a lot of very expensive oils to build this kit. And the price point is much higher than what I like for my kits to be. But I put it out there just in case people want to try it. But you're actually getting like so many good oils and you're saving like $100. Like I'm pricing it low. Like rose oil.
It's expensive.
Very
frankincense. Frankincense is too, yeah.
Yes, it takes like 10,000 rose petals to make like a small amount of essential oil. it's a lot. So I try to, and Tasha loves the rose oil.
I really do.
Yeah, we know why.
Somebody commented on Instagram, I just bought the rose petal just because Tasha likes it.
Aww.
It was funny.
Wait, where is that at?
It's on one of your Mealy Eve posts.
On Instagram.
On Instagram. Got it.
Aly, you still hanging with this girl? Did you? Ally's like, I gotta be up in like 4 hours.
Her mind is like these kids.
Aly is counting down right now, thinking like if I dip out right now, I'll get a good 6 hours of sleep. That's how it works.
If you gotta leave Aly, we'll just talk about you when you're not here.
When you get to this point, you really don't care. That's fine.
She's like, girl, I got bigger things to worry about.
Let me just get this.
That's all y'all know.
It's not tacky. I appreciate it because at the end of the day, I really want. I'm over here. Look, you see how easy I turn red? I just scratched my neck and now it's like beet red. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I have the same problem too.
I know because we're like, well, you're lighter than I am.
Yeah.
So like I'll go.
But I remember how sensitive you are with the costumes. They were and the reunion gown.
Yeah.
I have serious problems over here because if I scratch my own back, it makes like these scratch marks. And then if somebody comes over, they're like, "Who would you have over here? Why is your back scratched?" I'm like,
"Who's scratching up your back, Tasha?"
It was me. They're like, literally horrible.
Look at James. Somebody had a boo thing call him. Who your boo thing?
Oh my God.
James said he got some more Henny. That's funny.
I just realized, Tasha, I got something to tell you. I forgot.
What?
Nope, I'll tell you later.
I'm about to say off camera or on camera?
I'll tell you off camera, but I just remembered on camera that I haven't talked to you in a while. Monique knows, but yeah.
Yes.
Riley got this little friend that's so cute. What's her name? I was on your Instagram Live.
Isis.
Yes.
Yeah, Isis King. She was on America's Next Top Model. She was the first trans woman to be on there. She's an actress.
I remember. I used to watch. I watched all of America's Next Top Model. I clearly remember Isis, and I was so proud because she's from the DC area.
Yes.
So I was like hoping I ran into her and met, but
she's in LA too.
She loves you, and it's. I don't know if you saw When They See Us about the Central Park Five.
Yeah,
she played Niecy Nash's daughter who transitioned. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know
that. That was her. That was her at the end. That was arguing with Niecy Nash, and then she died. Yeah. Because one of the men, they had a daughter who was trans. Not daughter, excuse me, a sister who was trans. So Isis actually reverted back to play the role. Like she kind of like transformed herself back.
Yeah.
Before and she played both parts. She played male and transition female.
Wow.
It's really good. It's on When They See Us. It was on, Ava DuVernay.
I remember the movie. I saw it. I don't remember that.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, yes. Let me answer this real fast. Full of Life 9. I received my kit, but now I need to know a carrier oil, but not sure which one. But I will email. So so I can even tell you now, so you don't have to worry about emailing. I can tell you right now.
Coconut.
It depends on what you're using it for. I love. First of all, grapeseed is the most inexpensive and is the most easy carrier oil you can get. It's very absorbent, so it absorbs right into your skin very well. Almond oil is a little bit more pricey, but it's a very good carrier oil, and it has like an almond smell. It smells really good. It's sweet. So that's nice. It's great for massages and all things like that. My favorite, I love fractionated coconut oil. I feel like you can use that for everything. And here's the reason why. Fractionated coconut oil is antibacterial. It's antimicrobial, and it's antifungal. Yeah. So what my sister has right there,
this
here,
is my favorite, Trader Joe's.
That's not fractionated. So that's the solid version. No, that's good because some people get confused. So that's the solid version. You can use that, but fractionated is liquid form. So it's fractionated, and that's the reason why it's liquid and it stays liquid. So I like that because it has all of those antimicrobial, fungal, bacterial properties on top of using the oil. So I like to use that when I'm doing like sinus, rub it around my nose, or if I have a sty or it's developing a sty, I can mix the coconut oil with the tea tree and I rub it here and I go around like that. I don't rub it on the eye because that will burn. Yeah. So like for a sty, you just go around and then the oil goes where it needs to go. But on top of the oil doing its job, the fractionated coconut oil is also an antibacterial, antifungal, and all of those things too. So you're getting 2 in 1. So yeah. So and then if you're using stuff for like skin, jojoba is great. It actually mimics your natural, what is it called, Riley? Sebum.
Ugh, I hate that word. Sebum.
Sebum. I know, it just sounds weird.
Sebaceous. Sebum from your sebaceous glands.
Yeah,
it's the worst word.
I know. But it mimics the natural production of sebum from your sebaceous glands, so that your oil. So if you're a person who has oily skin and you're using jojoba, it won't make your skin oily even more. Like it won't make it over oily. It just kind of like adapts to your natural skin's texture, and it actually controls how much of the oil your skin produces. It kind of balances that natural oil production. So yeah, it just depends on what you're using it for, but those are some quick tips for you. Yeah. Oh my God. I need to just start going live from Mila Eve because I can go all day about oils. Aly, you okay?
Aly is like,
I honestly think if I just left, no one would notice. So I might just
go to bed.
No, we would know.
I love you guys so much, but Aly
looks like my high school friend Christina.
Oh man,
really?
Yeah, she does. Yeah. But Christina always wore her hair back in a pony. She was a ballerina. She always was dancing and stuff. So she always had her hair back in a pony. Aly, if you need to go, it's fine.
Okay, I appreciate it. Good night, you guys. You can talk crap on me. I don't care. I love you guys.
We are not gonna let Tasha talk crap about you. We promise.
I won't be babysitting your kids. That's for sure.
See,
where do you want them to?
Won't be babysitting her kids.
That way, no. That way. This is so backwards. I'm like, how do I point to Riley?
Good night,
I'm down here.
Oh yeah, you gotta go opposite because it's the mirror.
I know. All right, girlie. I'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure. Yes, but no, so yeah, the Mila. All right, here's the thing. I've been sending this email out 1,000 times. So here's the thing with the bamboo diffuser. The Mila Eve Essentials bamboo diffusers, they are custom made from bamboo. They have a bamboo shell. And then once they custom make that shell, then they go and they etch the logo and all of that into it. I placed a very huge order. So because of the size of the order I placed, they're like, oh, that's going to take us a long time. So I probably won't have those bamboo oil diffusers until like April.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if I would have known that they were going to give me that type of timeline, I probably would have ordered, I probably would have did it in separate orders and just said, hey, give me a little small batch of this. And then, hey, I need a little bit more. But yeah, that we live and we learn. So that's where we are. But I do have more of the ultrasonic diffusers coming in stock in white, black, and marble. They'll be here at the end of February, probably sooner. I still have black ultrasonic diffusers. See, this is the champagne, y'all. I can't even talk. I have the black ultrasonic diffusers in stock. I think I have like 30 left. We already sold out the marble again. I have another diffuser debuting in February, and it's larger than both the bamboo and the ultrasonic. So it's for a bigger room. So if you want like to really like let it go for longer and have that scent, like it's a bigger one. And it comes in 5 colors: walnut, dark walnut, white, black, and marble. So it's a very nice, sleek looking diffuser. So that will be in soon. So there you go. Okay. Yes. Good night, Aly. Aly's
Aly's like, I'm out.
Yes. I was all over your website. Just order. Oh, thank you.
Aly's out faster than Monique quit.
Oh, guys.
That's funny.
Using the flawless oil to remove pimples, do you have to mix it with something else? It depends on your skin. If you have sensitive skin, I would say mix it with like coconut, olive oil, almond, grapeseed, jojoba, whatever. If your skin is not as sensitive, you can actually apply it directly to that pimple area before you go to sleep. When you wake up, that joint gonna come to a head. Yes, it's good. Love your hair, Monique. Crochet. Yes, I actually crocheted this in yesterday.
You did it yourself?
Yeah.
What?
How you find the time to do things like this?
Are you serious?
She did that herself. I mean, like, how she is. But I don't know how you. I honestly don't know how you find the time.
I always get surprised. I just don't have that talent.
Well,
I just have Moni blow dry my hair. That's how deep it goes for me.
But you know what I did different?
I wish I could have her blow dry mine.
I'm not good at adding hair into my own hair. So what I did was my girl Tasha, who does all of like my Afrocentric hairstyles, she came over and she braided me down, and then I crocheted it. So I told her what direction to do the braids, and I'm like, okay, go cornrows here. Go these cornrows, go up, do individuals here. I had her do all of that for me. And then when she left, I actually crocheted all of the hair in because I got the little crochet tool. So I just, pull it and just love them.
But Tasha, what's so sad about this?
What?
She'll have it for like a week.
Yeah.
It'll be a whole different hairstyle.
Yeah.
You've always been like that. Always.
All that work and it's like a week.
I find a good hairstyle for myself and I'll just wear that for like 5 years.
Girl, I looked at myself in the mirror today and I was taking a selfie and I was like, I'm over this half up, half down thing. It's time to do something different now. I don't want to have to deal with it because I know I need to wash it, but I just really don't. I don't want to have to go through the trouble of all that it takes and the amount of time it takes to do my hair.
This is the most change I'll do. I'll throw a hat on if my hair is not done.
Look, I am not the one for wearing hairstyles like for a long time. I mean,
that way.
Some of those people that are on a show where they don't actually live in the city, they've been wearing that same hairstyle for years. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's true. Yeah. I always revert back, but I mean, it's just a lot of work to blow dry and flat iron and all that. So I'm probably going to be curly next week.
I like switching it up. All right. It is 10 o'clock. I have 100 orders of diffusers that I still have to pack away or more because I did 100 earlier and I still have a little over 100 left. And I got new orders today that I haven't even gotten to. So I need to get back to Mila Eve, but
yeah, same. I got a fur coat sitting. Well, what will be a fur coat sitting on the floor right now, waiting to go under the sewing machine. So
for me.
Well, sure. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit small, but yeah. It's quite fabulous. You're gonna love it.
For binder time stories.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna be by the fire.
Need that.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No. Edit that out. It's live.
Riley clearly did not sign the NDA. Clearly.
Riley done spilled some tea.
I'm sorry. I sound like Chase. I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh Lord. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
You're on water, so there is no excuse.
I know. And it's funny because had I been drinking, I probably wouldn't have said anything. But yeah.
Riley is too.
Well, I wasn't going to tell anybody that there was going to be a fur coat in my line, so I spilled that tea. I don't know if people even know that I can make fur coats, but okay, yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, LA's
we ain't heard it.
Hilarious.
Here, so I'm about to figure out what my night's about to be.
Yeah, I gotta get back to work. But yes, thank y'all so much for joining us for this extra long episode every time Tasha and Riley are here.
I know.
Over an hour past.
We were good tonight. We didn't even get messy.
Yeah, well, a little bit. But
it's supposed to be a 45-minute episode.
We're a whole hour past. Last week it was 2 whole hours, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was drunk the whole time. I'm sober tonight, so.
Wow, that's why. That's why I was.
Your sober is my drunk, so
Clearly.
yeah.
Oh, this is a good question. Are you talking about storage glasses for oils? I actually will. Yeah, like the quarter dram, half dram, 3/4 dram, 1 dram, 1 ounce, 2 ounce. Yes, I'm actually working on that now. Yes. Y'all just need to be a part of Wind Down Wednesdays at this point.
Every week.
Y'all see the post we put on Not for Lazy Moms Instagram?
Yeah, I did. I was cracking up.
Snippet. That was hilarious.
I'm gonna need a check.
We don't even get checks for this. I'm trying to get some checks. When it happens, yeah. Monique is a mini Dr. Baby. Oh, thank you. That's a huge compliment.
I like being here with y'all. It's fun.
Oh.
I need a reality.
Color hair soon and prosecutes. Oh yes, that's actually a good one. Let's research some stuff. But I use I mean my daughter's not toddler anymore, but I use Mayel a lot. Mayel Organics, and then I use Sunny and Denby. So those are great for small kids as well.
The Mayel hair vitamins work amazing. I was using those.
Oh, really? I started using.
That's how my hair got so thick. Remember? You saw it.
So you know, Tasha, who does my hair, her daughter has been helping me with Mila Eve. Her name is Janelle, and she has this amazing rice water concoction.
Yeah.
And I mixed it with my Mila Eve essential oils. It is bomb. It takes away the smell.
What oil they put in there?
I'm not telling you that. It's a lot. It's like 8 different oils, but I have it where each oil has a certain amount of drops, and
you should do a line then.
Huh?
If you're not going to tell us, you should drop a line.
Well, no, I want to. It might be something that we release through Mila Eve. It's basically a pre-wash, and it's also a leave-in conditioner. So I'm testing it out on me. I'm going to take before and after pictures to see what the hair growth looks like. But I'm using it every day. I used it before I put the crochet in, and I've been using it like, you know, I'm like spraying all up in my scalp and before I go to bed. So
I said Riley mixed something in that water. She showed.
But you know what? I ran out of water like an hour ago. So I mean, even if I had mixed something in the water, she got
the Molly water. I'm telling you.
It must be my fatigue. I'm a little tired, so I start getting punchy.
Yes. We'll have roller balls that you can purchase in bulk. For a nice price. So yeah, we'll have all of that. Yep, I'm working on that now. That's the next phase. Yes. All right, y'all. Look, I'm about to. I got work to do, and it's already 2 o'clock, and I'm gonna probably be up until about 3 or 4. So that's just been what it's been like since, you know, starting Mila Eve. I'm grateful for the business. I'm grateful for the support. I'm really blown away at the support. Like, it's just insane. Like, I've not promoted it outside of just on social media. And the amount of sales and support that we've been getting is just like incredible. Like, I'm in awe. I am. It's amazing. So yeah.
It's been real fun.
Yes. So I guess we'll do shot o'clock with Tasha next week.
I know. I didn't have tequila today, so that's why I ain't shot it out. But next week,
we gotta get you right. Next week we're gonna we're gonna have some topics, and then me, Tasha, and Kevin are going live on Tea with Monique on February 17th.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious.
It is. It is like people, if they don't know me, they're gonna really know me and my sister and my brother by the time the episode is done, Monique, because like the stories we have and the way that we talk to each other, like it's hilarious. It's like shade by accident.
Yeah, Kevin's trying to shade me all the time.
Oh my God, it's funny. We're gonna have some serious stories to tell. It's gonna be good.
Yep, I got my stories in the bank. I already know I'm gonna be saying.
Yep, I'm gonna talk about me versus you. Me when I used to get drunk versus you when you get drunk now. It's gonna be funny. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Y'all have a great night. Huh?
Can you hear me good on this mic? I just bought a new mic, so I was wondering, is it clear? Is it loud?
Yeah. No, you good. Yeah. Very clear.
I'll keep it then.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all next time. Take care.
Good night.